Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to my power, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Chakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well, being great examples to us younger brothers. And peace and blessings to those who elect low and we be a part of that number. Okay, I'm the brother Quadar from the G-Man's Bench Chicago. Come back with another video. This video is going to be entitled Cognify, AI. All right, something along those lines. Okay, and I want to say how about Shemal Shai Babu Shah Shalak Bracha Kudash Kalabnaha Bakhiyar, which means how about Shemal Shai, please send your Holy Spirit to build the elect. Okay, and I wanted to get into this, man, because this is not something that's passed yet, but it's in talk, and people are talking about it. It was something similar to a Black Mirror episode, that they mentioned, man. That I'm gonna make it my job to watch that, for sure. But let's play this quick clip. All right, and now I wanted to read this article, from finance.yahoo.com, and it says Cognify, the prison concept that wants to use AI to revolutionize rehabilitation. It says the world prison population is estimated to have increased 24% since the year 2000, which, despite differences between continents, is also approximately the estimated general increase in the world's population. Incarceration rates have risen astronomically since the 1980s, tripling in the U.S. and nearly doubling in many European countries. Furthermore, which that's by design. All right, let's just throw that out there. That's by design. All right. It says furthermore, data from the Bureau of Justice Statistics highlights that 71% of released prisoners in the U.S. face rearrest within 5 years. This raises important questions about the effectiveness of modern prisons and how well offenders can reintegrate into society. Introducing Cognify, a thought-provoking concept introduced by science communicator and filmmaker Hashem Al-Ghali. It envisions which he's based out in Berlin. It said it envisions a revolutionary approach to the penal system, focusing on reformation and rehabilitation rather than punishment. Future prison subjects could choose between serving a typical prison sentence or accepting brain implants in combination with AI. AI-generated virtual reality VR memories. These synthetic memories are customized depending on the crime committed and unique brain structures and psychological profile of the individual, allowing them to serve lengthy sentences in a matter of minutes. The process involves a detailed assessment of the individual's neural pathway and cognitive function. By understanding the specific areas of the brain that contribute to criminal behavior, the implants would force the prisoner to experience emotions such as guilt and regret by targeting neural pathways that control memory, thinking, and logical thoughts. Additionally, as prisoners undergo rehabilitation, computers record information to help researchers understand what motivates individuals to commit crimes. All right, Esau is basically trying to play like the Most High, man. All right, as it says in in the book of Obadiah. It says Al-Ghali believes shifting the focus from punishment to rehabilitation will lower prisoner reoffending rates and could enable them to reintegrate into society sooner and contribute to the workforce. While the concept sounds completely dystopian, Cognify aims to revolutionize the criminal justice system by reducing the costs associated with traditional prisons such as real estate, staffing, and security. It says conceptually, Cognify has the potential to address the root cause of criminal behavior, which are often deeply ingrained and influenced by a variety of social, psychological, and biological factors. Traditional prison systems typically focus on punishment and isolation, which can exacerbate underlying issues. All right, and let's go into that word, exacerbate. Make a problem worse. Gotcha. It says, and fail to prepare individuals for reintegration to society. Cognify, on the other hand, offers a solution that can reduce the likelihood of reoffending. It says science fiction similarities. Cognify shares parallels with the White Bear episode of the television series Black Mirror. In the episode, a woman named Victoria wakes up with no memory of her identity. As the story unfolds, it is revealed that Victoria is a criminal who, as part of her punishment, is subjected to a daily cycle of psychological torment and memory erasure, designed to make her relive the horror and fear of crimes perpetually. All right, and that I'm gonna make it, my job, my mission, to watch that Black Mirror episode. Lord, when I make a part 2, if the Spirit allow it, to this lesson, man. But yeah, man, that's the point. Esau wants to Esau, is what's that word? Because it's not a law yet. All right, he's proposing. This is something that he's working on. Chipping prisoners and try to rewire their mind. Okay, but this is all leading up to the MOTB, and anybody that says that the MOTB ain't the microchip, man, the Lord ain't dealing with that dude. Okay, because it's very fucking obvious. Okay, it is very obvious, man. All right, things are going digitally gradually. Okay, you can't deny this, man. This is facts. All right, and if you can't see it, then you're blinded. It's Revelation 13:12. It says he exercised all the power of the first beast before him, and caused the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. And he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men. Okay, and that's the missiles, man. Okay, it says, and he deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image of the beast which had the wound by a sword and did live. All right, in those miracles. All right, because I could give you an example, man. All right, you can have a person that's paralyzed from the waist on down. They'll get a chip implant in them, and now they can walk. They're paralyzed in their arm. Pinched nerves in their arm, and now they can, move their arms and work their muscles like they never had that issue before. Okay? So these are the miracles that Esau is going to deceive these people with, man. Once they take it, there is no repenting from the MOTB. Okay, and we understand that Esau Edom is gradually working working towards this, and now he's speeding up more than ever. Okay, and we almost at the end. Okay, you see the issue. You see the whole Iran and Israel situation. That just shows you how close we are, man. So and World War III won't fully pop off unless the chip is mandatory. Okay, so that just lets you know how close we are, man. Okay, so it says, let's continue to read. It says, verse 15, he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Okay, so this is something that everyone's going to have to take. Rich, poor, free or bond, whether you in this open prison or whether you in that closed world prison. Okay. It says to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. So let's go into that word for mark, because there's always new listeners, man. Give me 1 second. This app tweaks sometimes. All right, goes to the Greek word for charagma. All right, it says of the stamp mark or stamp of the mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand as the badge of the followers of the anti-Mashiach. Okay, and whoever take this is down with Esau Edom. Okay, whoever's lured in to take this is bowing down to the image, man. Okay. You're basically saying forget the Most High. All right, I'm gonna worship Esau Edom. He is my God. Okay, once he puts this digital all into you, man. All right, we can go deeper into the word for karax, because it go into a stake. Okay, something that's going to be incision in you. All right, something that's going to be put in you. Okay, so it's not sin. It's not embargo. All right. So let's keep reading. It says, and that no man might buy or sell, save that he had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So you're going to be completely excommunicated from society unless you take this. All right. But the elect, the scripture say, the just shall live by faith. And the Lord said, my servant shall eat. All right. So we're going to be completely relying on Yahweh Shema Shai to protect, to feed us, man. Okay. Hey, because it is, like a foreshadow. It was a foreshadowing when the C19, was around, man. You couldn't go to certain stores or bars or, public events without taking the yob, like the Apostle Hart always say, the yob, But this, you're going to be excommunicated from society as a whole. It says, and that no man might buy or sell, say that he had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. It says, here's wisdom, let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. All right, that goes to that shy sty stigma. Okay, that's I'm gonna back that up as well. Yep.
Strong's G 5516. High, psi, stigma.
High
Psi, stigma.
High sky. I pronounced it wrong, but let's grab this Galatians 6, because it's gonna go into the word for stigma. Let's see what it says. Galatians 6:17. From henceforth let no man trouble me, for I bear in my body the marks of the Lord Yahweh Shai. Let's grab that word for mark. Let's see what it says, man. What did it say?
Strong's G 4742. Stigma.
It goes into stigma. It says, a mark pricked in or branded upon the body to ancient Oriental usage, slaves and soldiers bore the name of the stamp of their master or commander branded. Okay? And you niggas masters, whoever take this chip, your master is Esau. It says, into the, or their commander branded or pricked, all right, cut, all right, into their body. So this is going to be something that's put in your body. All right, fucking Chief Ephraim. All right, it says into their bodies to indicate what master or general they belong to. And if you take this, you belong to Esau. And there were even some devotees who stamped themselves in this way with a token of their gods. All right, let's grab this Exodus 21. Just to back that up, man. Exodus 21 and 1, it says, and these are the judgments which thou shalt set before them. If thou bind Hebrew servant 6 years he shall serve, and the 7th he shall go out free for nothing. If he came in by himself, he shall go out by himself. If he were married, then his wife shall go out with him. If his master have given him a wife, and she have borne him a son or daughters, the wife and her children shall be her master's, and he shall go out by himself. And if the servant shall plainly say, I love my master, my wife, and my children, I will not go out free. Then his master shall bring him into the judges. He shall also bring him into the door or into the door post, and his master shall bore his ear through with an awl. He shall serve him forever. Okay, so if he wants to, if he wants to serve his master forever, man, you know, they'll bore his ear with an awl, man. You know, to symbolize, that's his servant forever. Now, if you take this chip, all right, that MOTB. Okay, that C-hip, you know, that's the digital all, man. All right, representing you want to be a servant under Esau Edom forever. Okay, because people chip their animals all the time, their pets, to let you know their location. All right, but Esau Edom is going to chip you. All right, and once he does that, he'll have control over what you say, what you can eat, where you can go. He have every bit of information in you, on you, man. Okay. But yeah, man. He'll be able to track you. He'll be able to control you. Hey, so this is why we warn people, man. Okay. And this is why we get on these false prophets so much, man, because they have a lot of blood on their hands. It's Revelation 16 and 1. It says, and I heard a great voice out of the temple, saying to the 7 angels, go your way and pour out the veils of the wrath of the Most High upon them, upon the earth, Salaki. And the first went and poured out his veil upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worshipped his image. Right, so anybody who take that chip is going to have a grievous sore. Okay, you're going to have a grievous sore on your skin, man. Or you're gonna have that pus like stuff on your skin, man. Okay, especially if Esau turn up that 6G to like the 5G, and they say you're working on 6, 7G, which all that shit is dangerous for your body anyway. You know, you put anything into your body that's foreign, your body's gonna naturally try to fight it out, you know. So let's grab this Revelation 14, because once you take that, there's no repenting. Okay. Revelation 14 and 8, it says, and there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city. Or it's talking about America, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the whole world has been engulfed in the Babylon juice, man. The American philosophy. Okay? The whole world has been engulfed by it. Okay? It says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. He shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. Okay? So you're going to catch that missile fire. You're going to be fucking destroyed if you take that microchip, man. Verse 11, and the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast in his image. And the fuck was that? It's a lot. That's bugged out. What the fuck? It says, in the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast in his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. So this is the judgment, all right, of those who take the MOTB, who cast aside the Most High and trust after Esau. All right, because Esau, the food is going to be scarce out here. All right. It's going to be chaos. All right, Esau is going to be like, hey, if you want stability again, if you want to eat again, hey, just take this sea hip. It's going to be a snare. Okay? So this is just a build to that, man. It shows you the mind space Esau is in, man. You know, he wants total control. Okay? He wants to chip these prisoners and completely rewarp their mind. Okay? So, Lord, in this lesson was edifying. I want to give all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem El Shai, Ba'ashem Kakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the full elect. Lord, willing to be a part of that number. Shalom, Kwame Sharala, Wa Bible Ball.